Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me. For this week's reading, I feel drawn to channeling a message for you guys. So I'm going to be doing just that because I was looking at my oracle decks and tarot and none of them called me for this week's reading. So I guess that's a sign from spirit for me to channel, and I'm going to do just that. As always, just so you know, these are general readings because a lot of people are tuning into it. So they may resonate with you or they may not resonate with you at all. So having said that, I'm setting the intention that whatever needs to come through comes through today, and I'm going to channel a message from my guides. Just give me a moment to connect with my guides and bring through the message. The first thing I'm hearing is set yourself free from bondage. I'm trying to question to them, what do they mean by bondage? What do you mean by bondage? What they're showing me is there are a lot of self-imposed thoughts and beliefs that you are clinging onto, and they hold you back from growing as a soul. They're holding you back from evolving. They're showing me that the energies are changing tremendously, and if you don't change with these energies, then you will hold yourself back and you will not understand why you feel things are not changing for you. They are showing you a lot of signs. You are seeing them in the physical, and they want you to pay attention. Some of you are just brushing it off that this can't be real, or this is my, I'm just making things up, but they want you to still pay attention to that. They're showing me that the old ways won't open new doors for you, and you can't wait for others to change for you. So let's say you are not getting along, let's say for example with your boss, okay? So rather than focusing that if only he changes himself, I will change myself, just focus on yourself and change yourself, and everything else will change accordingly. Because you can't change another person or you can't change a situation, but however you can change yourself, you can change your thoughts, you can change your beliefs. They're saying that your attitude is the main thing. Your attitude. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by attitude? They're showing me that you can look at a glass of water as half empty or half full. It all comes down to your perspective, and the same goes in other aspects of your life. They're saying if you start your day with a negative attitude, what more do you expect? And they're also telling me that positive attitude needs work, just like anything else. Just like you work on your body and you do workouts. Workouts is work, right? In the same way, to change your attitude is also work. And you need to be determined and you need to be focused. And as you do more of that, your life will completely change. They're showing me that things are going to move very fast for you, right before your eyes. So either you're in the flow of it or there is a lot of regrets. So I'm almost seeing a split. It's like some people are regretting a lot of things and some people are in the flow. Because what they're saying is some people are just not ready for what's to come. Because they are not doing the work, they are not willing to see, they're not willing to go with the change, and they are too rigid. They are too rigid in their beliefs, they're too rigid in their thought forms, they're too rigid in their attitudes. A lot is going to change for you. I'm seeing a lot of crown chakra opening for many of you guys. So you guys are receiving downloads, you guys are receiving ideas. But once again, what they're showing me is it's for those who are ready for this, and they're not trying to segregate into two groups. This is not like, you know, the better class and the worst class or nothing like that. What they're telling me is you can shift into that energy at any moment in time and allow yourself to receive it. But the more you are based in ego, the more you are based in pride, the more you are based in, you know, the lower ways of thinking, greed, selfishness, all these things, the more you're going to be in the old paradigm compared to the new energies that is coming in. So it's really a choice that you have. It's not like spirit is trying to separate the two. That's not what I'm being shown. It's like you separate yourself. You separate yourself from receiving these blessings. You do it to yourself, and it's all about a mindset. It's all about, if you change your mindset, everything else changes with that. So they're trying to show me two groups once again. They're showing me groups of people whose lives are going to dismantle. Okay, that's the best word I can think of right now. And there are groups of people whose life is going to change because they are in that flow of energy. And I want to understand more of this. They're saying both these groups are making a choice right now as we speak, as you listen to this video. Both these groups are making their own conscious decision to be on either side of, you know, whatever you choose for yourself, because you will be aligning to those frequencies. You will be aligning to those realities. That's what they're saying, aligning to those realities. There are many things that are going to break down, and there are things that are going to build instead. So when I ask breakdowns, as in what? So breakdowns in careers, breakdowns in, you know, in the house, family structure, breakdowns in relationships, jobs, money matters, politically. I'm just being shown a lot of breakdowns here and there. And that is because something new has to grow that is conducive with the new energy. Okay. They're saying you can set the tone, you can set the dial, you can put it anywhere you want. They're showing me, you know, like a radio station that you tune into. You can tune into any station you want. That's a choice that you have. You can choose 99.9, 98.1, whatever you want to choose. That's the frequency you will be at. It's an individual choice that each one gets to make. It's not like someone is special and the others are not. And spirit is not making a choice. You are making that choice. I want to be very clear here with this information. And those who are ready for this, they're saying there's going to be a momentum. There will be a leap. There will be things that will move fast, and you will be shown the path, and you will be shown each step. But I'm not seeing an easy step. I have to say this, guys. I'm seeing almost you climb a mountain. So it's going to be difficult in the beginning, but once you reach its peak, you will understand why it was worth it. Why it was worth it. This entire journey, this entire path was so important for you, and you will learn and you will grow tremendously because of that. They're saying you can set yourself free now if you want to do that, and that's a choice that you always hold. There is help available. There's a lot of light available, but then there's darkness as well, and you can choose whichever path you want to choose. And it's what they're showing me, it's going to be black and white now. So it's going to be very, very clear. If there's any confusion, there will be no confusion. There will be clarity. And these breakdowns are not there to shatter you. These breakdowns are there to set the dial right. To set the dial right so that you are more conscious of it and you make a choice and you make a change accordingly. Is there anything else in conclusion that you'd like to add, please? They're saying you're always free and you have a lot of choices. You're never trapped. The only thing that's trapping you is your own illusions, and you can rise above that and you can make a different choice at any point in time and change your life and change your destiny. And there is nothing outside of you that is trying to control you, but you must learn how to work through these things. You must learn how to cut through these illusions, and you must be aligned with truth, and you must be aligned with light, and that's going to bring a lot of freedom into your life. So I hope you guys enjoyed this channeling. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you next week.